Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Christian Cole 1K. Back with another reaction. About to react to drill rappers and their favorite ops by Drills on Wheels. Let's get straight into it.
His ass on the left bed right now, man. He about to die, man. I need everybody to pray and bow y'all heads down that this little boy don't make it out of. Go look out. He got in a high speed
I'm
crash.
not laughing at the dude that died. I'm just laughing at little Jeff, like how he said. He said, I want everybody to pray. Like, if you ain't know him, you would have thought, you know what I'm saying? He was about to say, like, pray he make it. Is he gonna say, pray he don't make it? Little Jeff was a demon, bro. I ain't gonna fake it. He was a demon.
It's on life support. Let's go! Hold on, my favorite. I'm about to die. Pull the plug.
Lil Jeff turned on Lil Cap after blaming him for setting up his cousin, laughing when Cap ended up on life support. Moneybagg Yo signed Big 30, then dissed him for trying to snake him and falling off. K Flock and D Thang went from family to deadly ops after J Rip K got gunned down. Lil Jeff and his favorite op, Lil Cap. When it came to Bloodhound Lil Jeff, there was one op who lived in his head rent-free, Trap City's own Lil Cap. Out of all the enemies Lil Jeff had, nobody got dissed more in lives, songs, and the streets than Lil Cap. Their story wasn't just about typical op beef. It was personal. It was betrayal. Before all the blood was spilled, Lil Jeff and Lil Cap were actually close. On Live, Jeff said straight up that Lil Cap used to be his best friend. They spun together. They hung out. They knew each other's families. Lil Jeff even said,
That's crazy. So, yo, old or ex best friend, and you hoping he died. I'm not saying like, cause you never know what Lil Cap did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that's like how the street shit. That shit crazy. Like that shit crazy. Yo, ex best friend, he hoping he died now. That shit crazy.
Lil Cap, that was my best friend. We was cold. That my brother. We was out here. He know personally how that belt get. This wasn't just internet talk. Jeff really trusted Cap back in the day. But like in most Chicago street stories, trust don't last long when money, envy, and bodies get involved.
Nah,
The real
for real.
turning point came when Z Money, Lil Jeff's blood cousin and beloved Bloodhound member, got gunned down, and the streets pointed the finger at none other than Lil Cap. Fans first noticed
Wow.
it when Lil Jeff and Q50 went live in 2024. During the live, someone asked them about Z Money's killer. Jeff said the only reason Z Money's killer was still breathing was because he was locked up. At that time, the main Trap City member sitting behind bars was Lil Cap. Fans immediately put it together. Lil Cap was the snake. Lil Cap wasn't silent either. After funeral, Lil Cap posted a picture from the service, a Trap City Lel service, with a caption saying, "This one for my fallen soldiers. Take souls for my brother Nim." He even threw a Z emoji at the end, the same emoji Bloodhounds used to honor Z Money. After all that disrespect, Bloodhound wasn't letting it slide. Lil Jeff and Q50 started making moves to get back. The first major blow came when Lil Jeff allegedly caught Trap City's Lil Liao lacking while getting into an Uber.
I heard
Jeff's
about
songs
that.
would
I heard about that. They said he was on like in a down. I ain't gonna say downtown. I was downtown. It was like by the University of Chicago. I don't know, but it was by some university. He was in an Uber or whatever. And little Jeff came and shot that bitch up. And like they had like a picture of the bullets. It's like they was all like it's like all the bullets was in one direct area. So little Jeff had aim. I'm not I'm saying glorifying what he did. It's just like, yeah. I mean that's how the
referenced
street shit
Leo's
though.
death constantly. It was a trophy hit. But even with Leo dead, the mission wasn't finished. Lil Cap was still breathing. Lil Jeff
And
went
then
live
yeah.
celebrating. He
That's why Lil Jeff had a song like he caught her opposite of Uber ride. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's talking about.
clowned Lil Cap for being on his deathbed after a high-speed crash. On Live, Jeff said, "Pray that Lil boy don't make it out. His ass need to drop dead right now." The energy was pure hatred. Jeff wasn't holding anything back. But Lil Cap survived. His mugshot surfaced later, showing him in a neck brace, looking
So he's
off to
still
the side.
alive?
Lil Jeff wasn't done.
Thought he
Jeff
died.
took it to the booth too. In his songs, he rapped about seeing Lil Cap in traffic and how Cap didn't even up his blick. He rapped that even though Cap wasn't dead, he was basically finished. Lyrics about Cap being crippled, frozen up, and scared popped up in
Crippling him.
multiple tracks. Meanwhile, Bloodhound was blowing up. After Z Money's death, it was like the Bloodhounds activated a whole new energy. Q50 started trending. Vert started getting buzz. T Slick was moving heavy. And Lil Jeff himself was becoming a Chicago
He's
street legend.
locked up.
While Bloodhounds were turning up, Lil Cap was fighting for his life, healing up from the crash, then sitting behind bars. It created a perfect storm of momentum for Bloodhound and endless jokes and disses aimed at Cap. When Lil Cap finally got out of jail in December 2024, he tried to pop back on Instagram, flexing like he was still that guy. He posted, "I just got off lockdown 23-1, but can't no bars or no walls stop me from popping my tea." He tried to claim Trap City started the Bloodhound wave, saying, "We created these creative players y'all looking up to," but by then, it was too late. Bloodhound had already surpassed Trap City. Q50 had just signed a major record deal and was becoming the biggest artist out of Chicago at the moment. Lil Cap's bitterness showed in every post, while Bloodhound was focused on bagging millions. Lil Cap was no longer viewed as a threat in the streets. He was a fallen op, mocked every time Jeff touched a mic. The craziest part about their story is how it started. Two close friends, spinning blocks together, dreaming about getting rich. In another life, maybe Jeff and Cap would have been a deadly duo running the city. But in the trenches, trust turns to hate fast. One backdoor, one betrayal, and now Cap was Jeff's most hated op. Jeff's obsession with Lil Cap showed how personal drill beefs really get. He didn't just want Cap gone, he wanted to humiliate him, outlast him, and laugh at his downfall. And he did, from celebrating
He
him being on
didn't.
life support.
You just said Lil Cap is a lie. Lil Jeff is dead. No disrespect. He didn't outlast him. This AI voice, bro. I swear to God, bro. This information be total BS.
To dissing him for freezing in traffic, to calling him crippled on tracks. Lil Jeff made it clear, Lil Cap was his #1 target, and the fans
Yeah.
knew it too. In every Bloodhound Live, comments flooded about Lil Cap. Every time Jeff posted music, fans were waiting for the next Lil Cap diss. Even Q50 and Vert would randomly sneak shots at Cap, keeping the pressure constant. The feud even spilled into the Bloodhound come-up story. Trap City members like Trap Boogie and Lil Rob would sneak diss Q50 and Vert too, mocking their early music careers. But every time they threw shots, Jeff would fire back harder. When Trap Boogie trolled Vert for not hitting 100K views, Jeff didn't even respond about the numbers. He went right back to clowning Lil Cap, keeping the focus exactly where he wanted it. Even now, after Jeff's passing, the Lil Cap beef stands as one of the most intense parts of his story. It wasn't random op hunting. It was deeper. It was betrayal, revenge, and pride all mixed together. From best friends to sworn enemies, Lil Jeff versus Lil Cap shows exactly why drill beefs almost never end peacefully. When you really knew somebody, when you trusted them, and they turned snake. That's a whole different type of hate.
Crazy.
Until his last days, Lil Jeff made it his mission to drag Lil Cap's name through the dirt. And even after all the music, all the lives, all the trolling, it's clear. Lil Cap was, without a doubt, Lil Jeff's favorite op.